Welcome back. I know it's been quite some time and I'm sorry, but we'll be back to regularly scheduled videos at some point, hopefully soon. But until then, we're just going to be uploading roughly about once every other week or so. They may be a little bit further apart, just depending on what's going on. But enough about that. Let's get into today's video. So what we're going to be working on is the Bridesmaids jerseys. I had them order their baseball jerseys from Amazon, and I've used the Cricut and instead of the heat press, I'm going to be using the iron itself. And then I decided to get the heat transfer vinyl sheets, but the stretchable version. So this way, whenever they're moving around, or, the shirts are getting a little bit older, washing, everything like that, it doesn't start crumbling apart at the words or, letters and numbers, all of that stuff. So I felt that was going to be the better heat transfer to use. I've only used black because the shirts or the jerseys are a baby blue. So it just looked better with black. I mean, of course, I probably could have used white, but obviously black is going to look better against it. So I have, of course, 4 bridesmaids, but I'm only going to be showing me doing one jersey. And in the end, you'll see the picture. And in the picture is only going to be 3 of them because I believe I may have given one of the shirts to one of the bridesmaids already before I started filming and I forgot. But anyways, I'm going to stop babbling and let's get into this video of making the shirts. So if you're familiar with this part of the process and using the Cricut, then you know how this goes. But if you're not familiar with using the Cricut, you start by creating the project in the Cricut program on your computer. You customize it however you want. And then once you go to finish the project, you print it, but you have to make sure that you mirror it. Otherwise, it's not going to come out how you think it should. So that's the only difference between using a Cricut for t-shirts and other shirts or clothing designs versus using it on like maybe a cup or a mug or something like that. Just remember, t-shirts or apparel designs, you have to mirror the project or the image, or else it's not going to come out correctly.
You can feel the blood, you can feel the blood in the frame, you're the poster from above. In the frame, you're the poster from above. Done me, what have you done to me? Used to be out of reach. Feel like you're testing me, you're the necessity, full court press on me. Don't fuck me up, don't end. Don't fuck me up, don't end. You tell them what I'm about, and think the other piece of crazy, I'm lit on your blood. Don't fuck me up, don't end. Don't fuck me up, don't end. You tell them what I'm about, and think the other piece of crazy, I'm lit on your blood. Don't fuck me up, don't end. You can feel the blood. Frame, you're the one I'm in, and then the other piece of frame, I'm letting down the blood. Frame, you're the frame, you're the frame, you're the frame, you're the one I'm in, and then the other piece of frame, I'm letting down the blood. Frame, you're the.
So like I mentioned before, I'm only going to show one shirt being made because it's really a redundant process once you get the hang of it. It took me a little bit to also get the hang of it, but after that, I'm pretty good to go, went full steam ahead. I did make a shirt for myself, which was different than these shirts, and I did not record that, but I will probably pop a picture of it somewhere around. That took a little bit more steps than these shirts did, but either way, kind of the same process. This would have been a lot easier if I did have a heat press, but kind of just gotta work with what you got because a heat press does cost a little bit of money and I did not have that at the time. So the numbers that you're seeing me put on these shirts, everybody gets a different number and it represents the date of our wedding, and then the name is just the location of where we had our wedding. Which is not the city, it's actually just the venue name. So at the end, you'll see all the jerseys lined up, except for one, which I don't know what happened to it, but it's supposed to read 8/16/2024. So you'll only see 8/2024. You tell me what I'm
tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of it. Tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of. You know I wanna be a man. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Don't fuck me up, don't let me. You know I wanna be a man. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Don't fuck me up, don't let me. Frame, tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Frame, you're the baby. Frame, you're the baby. Frame, tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Frame, you're the baby. Don't fuck me up, don't let me. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. You know I wanna be a man. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Don't fuck me up, don't let me. You know I wanna be a man. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Don't fuck me up, don't let me. You can see the blood, you can see the blood. In the frame, you're the poster from above. In the frame, you're the poster from above. I'm questioning what have you done to me? Used to be out of reach. Feel like it's testing me, you're the necessity. Full court press on me. Don't fuck me up, don't let me. Don't fuck me up, don't let me. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Don't fuck me up, don't let me. Don't fuck me up, don't let me. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Don't fuck me up, don't let me. Frame, tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Frame, you're the baby. Frame, you're the baby. Frame, tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Frame, you're the baby. Don't fuck me up, don't let me. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy.
Thank you guys for tuning in and watching this mini video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on so you can get notified of the next video. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. But I will see you next time.
You know I wanna be a man. You tell me what I'm about, and then get a piece of crazy. I'm letting down my blood. Don't fuck me up, don't let me.